And I wasn't planning on doing a live video, but I wanted to do one for you, and I hope that you'll join me, as I didn't even get dressed today. But I'm going to be transplanting some bell peppers that I started from seed, and these were started in my greenhouse. So I'm going to walk you through everything that I'm doing, but before we get into it, if you want to give me a thumbs up, I'd appreciate it. And I'm just going to go around putzing around. I'm going to tell you what I'm doing. I have these plastic cups, these big cups with a good size hole poked in the bottom of each one. I got them from the Dollar Tree. They were the last 4 packages of party cups that they had, so I grabbed them, right? I have to try maybe another Dollar Tree to get some more, but that's all they had at mine. I do have my Miracle-Gro potting soil, and I'm going to be working from this bucket right here. I poured some in. I have some water boiling and or getting very hot, and the reason I do that is it will kill any gnats or eggs to the gnats or any bugs that are in the soil. Okay, so that's always something you're going to want to do. Always make sure that you have a way to make this very hot. Now, some people bake it. I don't want my house smelling of dirt. I did it once and I will never do it again. This method is so much easier. So I'm going to go check my water, and if it's hot, I'm going to walk you through what I do. Okay, it is just about boiling, so I'm going to put enough water in here to kill everything. And then we're going to start putting dirt in the cups and start planting. Okay, so it's piping hot, as you can see, but the hot water kills the bugs, so I'm going to let this cool down a little bit. Obviously, I'm not going to go put the plants in piping hot soil, although I think they really like it. They would probably enjoy the warmth, you know. So I'm going to have another sip of coffee. I had to make another pot to get going today. I don't know what's wrong with me. So I'm just going to scoop up some dirt using another cup. Well, you know what? This is easier. I've got an old spoon, and I'm just going to add it. So I know Lisa was interested in knowing how I did things, so I hope that she finds this video helpful. Go through a lot of soil like this, a lot of potting soil, so I'm hoping I have enough to do what's in my arrow gun. I have to do the other tomatoes in the greenhouse too. So I don't know what's going to happen. Who's in here? If you came in, don't be shy. Say hi. Give me a thumbs up. I'm not filling them up too much, maybe 3/4 of the way. But these plants are doing great. They're really, they're doing so good. But they've outgrown their little incubators here. So, Mommy gonna plant you. So I'm gonna have some great bell peppers this year. And underneath, I am working in my kitchen, but underneath my table, underneath the cups, I opened up like a big, huge trash bag, and then I can just dump it when I'm done. And then I will wash out those trays and hopefully plant some more stuff. Okay, hold on. I'm going to fill this up again. So if you're just coming in the video, into the live, let me know. It would have been so much easier to do this in the basement or something, but I just don't feel like being down there. I just want to be in my kitchen. Hey, Dirk, how are you? Yeah, I didn't plan on doing this live, but you know what? Why not, right? You guys can plant with me. I am repotting my bell pepper plants. And I put just enough really hot water in the soil to kill any gnats, because this is going to be inside my house. And even if it was outside, I don't want it, you know? So this might need a little bit more water. Who else is in here? Hey, Lisa. I got the camera going the other way, so if you want the replay, what I'm doing is I am repotting my pepper plants, my bell peppers. I started them in my greenhouse. For those who just came on, I'll show you again. I have 2 of these, so I have 24 plants. And I got my potting cups from the dollar store, poked a hole in the bottom. Got my Miracle Grow potting mix, added some hot water to it to kill any gnats or anything. And I'm filling up the cups now, and then I'm going to be doing my plants. So once all the cups are filled up 3/4 of the way with soil, I will I'll pot my plants in it and move on to the next vegetable. This is a lot of fun. Actually, these are way overdue. Once you see the tomato plants I got to do, oh my goodness. And I have broccoli and celery down there. So but when you buy the plants ready to go into the ground, they're in nothing bigger than a solo cup, or a potty cup. So that's why I think that they're just the perfect size, and they're if you can get them at the Dollar Tree, very economical. Ask your friends and family if they have any containers or cups or anything that you can use. You'd be surprised. Wow, I still have a lot more to go. Hang on, guys. So you guys, while I step away to fill up more soil, you guys keep the conversation going. Always got to keep going. I think oh wow, I got a ways to go. Getting some more water. I can't really see the chat. I'm going to have to come over there in a second because I do want to interact with you folks, but I didn't realize that the camera was that far away, so I apologize for that. I'm not ignoring you. I will get to everybody. Let me take a look over here, see who we got in the house. We've got We have Lisa, Dirk. Okay. All right. I'm glad you're here too, Lisa. I really am. So this is what I'm doing again. I might have to do one more, these old buckets of soil. I know a lot of people do their own compost and all that, make their own potting soil. I can't do all that. I don't have the time for it. I don't have the patience for it. My father used Miracle Grow for everything, and we're still alive, so it would cost me just as much by the time I did all this, put everything in here that it needed. It would probably cost the same amount of money. So these babies are going to go back in the greenhouse when they're done, when I'm done planting. Okay. You guys ready? Here we go. Just going to pull out the little plant, and I'm just going to put it in the pot. Actually, I might have to use, I have to do this to cover it up. Then I'm going to water them with bottled water or filtered water. And they will stay in these in the greenhouse until they are ready to go outside, which in New England probably won't be anytime soon. And if you're planting peppers, it is good for them if you can do them side by side. For some reason, they like the companionship. They do very well. If you have two peppers in one pot, don't worry about it. They're fine. And you will find that they do really, really well. Okay. There's 3. Only 21 more to go. Ay, ay, ay. You got to plan on getting your hands dirty, because if you're afraid to get dirty, gardening is not for you. Forget the manicure, ladies. And, yep, just forget the manicure. It ain't going to happen. It'll go by quick, right? As long as you folks are here. So what do you think of this method? Has anyone ever done this before? Do you garden? Do you buy your vegetables already started? How do you do it? This is very tiring. My back is killing me. I've had very good success this year. Every single seed I planted germinated. So I'm very, very happy. Very happy with the results. Ay, ay, ay. I'm going to have to sit. Now I'm short, so now you guys can't see me. Yeah, I'm a midget, I know. But this is so much fun. It really is. You know what I really wish I had? Like a beautiful outdoor greenhouse where I could just go in there and plant and just spend the day in there. Nice and toasty warm. Okay, so I'm getting there. I'm making progress. Yeah, I should have figured out an easier way to do this, but this is what we got. Look at this, 24 beautiful bell pepper plants. This is going to be amazing. Like I said, every one of them came up. Can't ask for more than that. But here's the problem. I can't find my Sharpie, and I have to be able to write on the cups what they are, and I cannot find it. So I'm putting like an inch or two on the bottom. Then I throw the pepper plant in, and then I pour the rest of the cup in there. And 12 down, 12 to go. I think it's always a good idea to plant more than you want. Bugs are going to eat something, weather's going to destroy a few, an animal's going to destroy a few. So you're better off just going for it. And they will flop when you transplant them. They got like a little bit of, they call it transplant shock. I call it, they got their little PTSD going on. But okay. All right, so I got to fill up some more water. Hang on. I just want to check the chat. My dear, you are... Yes. Oh, I'm sideways. Oh, no. Yeah, well, I know. That's how I put the camera, but how do you see me? I'm sorry. Lisa, how do you see me? Can you see me, or are you getting whiplash over there? I can't believe I did this. I can't believe it. So how you guys doing? Oh, so sorry. I really am sorry. I'm going to try to turn it this way, but I don't know if the phone will stay. Is that better? I can just move everything. I thought it was something new you were trying out. No, it's just me trying to figure out technology. Nothing big. So yeah, I am almost done with the peppers. like I said, I'm gonna take out some. I have filtered water in the refrigerator. I'm gonna let it get room temperature because it's very cold. I don't want to shock these poor babies, And then they're gonna go into the greenhouse, and then I'm going to work on the tomatoes. After this rainstorm that we're getting this week, I think I'm gonna put the broccoli in the ground, and I'm having a fence put in. And they can't do it for 2 weeks, but I don't think my plants can wait 2 weeks. So I'm going to have to wait and see. So they're going to have to just be very careful with my garden. Okay. I'm so sorry, guys. I just thought I'd try something different, Well, it was different, but I wanted it up aiming at this. So we'll see what happens. But here's my last sip of coffee. And I was cooking a lot today. Oh, okay. I think you missed that pot. The hot water in the potting soil mix is to kill any gnats or eggs to gnats or like any kind of bug or anything. And I learned the hard way one year. The first year I planted, I didn't do it. And I had gnats, and I will just never do it again. Never, never, never. So I'm just waiting until that water boils or gets really hot. But they're going to do amazing. And it's April, so I'm thinking they'll be good in there for another month. I'm going to fertilize them today. I have the Miracle-Gro Shake and Feed. So I'm going to be using that. I was using, you could tell when you're getting older because I used to use the Miracle-Gro that you mixed with water and you watered them. Well, two reasons. It's very expensive now. The last couple of years, it used to be like $6. It went up to like 18. And it doesn't even last me the whole summer. And it was just so much water putting in the watering can, and it was heavy, lugging it over and watering everything. But I do think it worked better. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. But what I have is the Miracle-Gro Shake and Feed. So that's what I'm going to be using. Okay, one pepper plant didn't come up. One seed didn't germinate. So I have 22 of them. But I have more in the AeroGarden, so I'm not worried about that. Hey, Dirk, how's your neck? I'm so sorry. Let me see if this water is boiling. Yeah, just about. Okay, I am back. If you folks want to check out a real nice gardening channel, I have never seen a vegetable garden so beautiful in all my life. It's B&C Gardening Experiments, I think. You have to go over to that channel. They're amazing. She was in my live last night. I was very surprised because they are a big channel, so I was pleasantly surprised. Yep. I'm almost done. I like these. They pop right out of those little things. In case you didn't know, I got those from Amazon, and they're like little mini greenhouses in itself. So you don't really need a greenhouse if you don't have one. I think I got like I want to say 8 or 10 of them. I don't know how much they were. I have to get onto Amazon and post some of the things that I've purchased there for gardening. I know Lisa was interested in knowing a few things. So if you don't have a greenhouse, that's another alternative. If you don't have a greenhouse, if you don't have an AeroGarden, or you just want to expand, you know? Yeah, it's a nice channel, Lisa. It really is. What a garden they have. It's amazing. I think I have to mix up some more soil and water. I guess if you're planting these outdoors, you probably don't need. I don't boil the water to do it outside, but if I'm inside, yeah, I'm going to. Okay. I have 4 more. So I'll boil some more water. Be right back. I think it's still on the stove. It might still be hot. It's lumpy. Gotta break it up. I usually dress a little bit better than this in the house, but today it's just a rainy day, so I got sweats on. There's nobody else here today anyway, so. Not that you guys aren't important enough to get dressed up for. How long have I been doing what? Gardening? I've been if you mean gardening, I've been very, very aggressive, let's put it that way, since 2020. And now I do it, I'm not as, I learned to grow what I like to eat. If I don't like to eat something, I'm not going to grow it. So I have a good variety of things, and the stuff that I really like, staples. I mean, tomatoes and peppers, you use those all year round, you know? You can can up tomatoes, which can be water bath. You don't even have to pressure can if you're afraid to or don't know how to. Peppers, you can even dehydrate them and then rehydrate them when you want them. So like tomatoes, peppers, herbs, things like that, they're a staple, you know? Cucumbers, lettuce, and I'll probably be growing, well, I have carrots out there. I have garlic out there. I'm trying broccoli. I've never had any luck with it. So we'll have to see what happens. So basically I have 23 or 22 plants here. I think 1 or 2 seeds didn't germinate. And that's okay. Can't have it all. If I don't do the tomatoes today, I might do them tomorrow, but I think I'm going to do them today and then start some more seeds of tomatoes. Wow. 2 more to go. 1. Oh, get hooked. I'll get a better one. Yeah. Lisa, I wasn't born with a green thumb, trust me. I mean, my mom had a house plant, an African violet, and I could kill them on her. She's like, can you water my plants? My mom was blind, you know, the last 25 years. So I was like, yeah, I can, you know, I'll take care of it for you. Darn thing died. Every time I got her an African violet, it was their favorite plant, but I'm not good at house plants. I'm better at outdoor gardening. But you learn as you go along. You make a lot of mistakes. Sometimes you think, oh, that I don't have to do it that way. I can do it this way, but you won't be as successful. Like, you know, I insisted on planting broccoli outside. Like I would stop the seeds in May. Well, no, because by the time it takes off, it's going to be too hot. It's going to bolt, and then you're going to get the bugs. Then you're not going to have any broccoli. So this year, I'm starting it inside. This is the last time I'm trying broccoli. And starting it inside, and hopefully, even if I get 1 head out of it, you know. So I think it's a good idea. This is only me, my opinion. I think it's a good idea to, whenever you're transplanting something, indoor, outdoor plant, whatever, always give it a little bit of fertilizer. Water it and give it a little fertilizer. So this is what they look like. I got 23 of these on my table. So, like I said, I'm going to water them. And I'm going to put them back in the greenhouse, and I'm going to take up the tomato plants. So I just wanted to do a little bit of a video, show you guys what, how I do it. And this is what works for me. You do what works for you. But, you know, visit other channels, get some ideas, and put them all together. And try to come up with something that makes you makes it easier for you and makes more sense for you, your climate, your whole situation. Everybody has to do what is best for them. But indoor gardening, you can't go wrong. Can't wait to get these babies in the ground. I think in May, I think the first week of May, I can get them in. So 1 more month, and they're all going to be in the ground outside. So thank you so much for coming on. I am so sorry about the video and anyone's whiplash. I'm going to just... a disclaimer, I'm not responsible for anybody's neck injury. And I'll catch you guys on my next video, okay? Love you. Catch you later.